Somebody stole my idea. I like when people steal my idea. Shouts out to me.
What's the idea?
Shouts out to me.
My notes? Don't pay attention to this. This has have nothing to do with nothing.
Shouts out to me. I want all my credit.
I didn't get this idea from you. Mm-hmm. You think I did? Mm-hmm. Did I get this idea from you?
It's okay if you tell me.
We didn't use the computer. Last time we had like handwritten notes.
Same thing.
I mean, we had notes. It was just handwritten. It wasn't on the computer. But at the time, he didn't have a
We
computer.
back in this thing. Yo, yeah, we back in this thing. Welcome back to another episode of Thinking It's the Problem podcast. Y'all suck. How many times we got to go over this? You know better. You know better. See, this is why the brother's here. Because when Marquita's here, she just be looking. Mm-hmm. You don't be excited. You be like, what now?
Because I am the voice of all the people who be watching y'all thinking the same thing.
What's going on? To my left, we got none other. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Dr. Cooper, Trap Therapy. Follow me. I don't necessarily follow back.
Where they gonna follow you at?
Everywhere. Trap Therapy's everywhere.
Oh, excuse me.
Even at the grocery store, you can follow me.
Like if you walking in the grocery store?
For sure. Come on. You remember when Forrest Gump did that and niggas just was following him?
Yeah.
Do it. Come on.
All right.
I got it on me. Know that, but...
Yeah.
Follow me.
Speaking of follow me, on my right, we have...
What?
No, that was a good one. Speaking of follow me...
I am not
I'm not saying you follow me,
anywhere.
but you be a lot of places I be. And people be wondering, who are
Put
you?
me in the car.
But
Put me in the car.
but you just seem to pop up where I be, you know. What's going on? Educated answer. What you got going on?
Nothing. Just got back from my great spring break, and I had to go back to work today. It sucked.
Yeah. Did you have a spring break? Kids have spring break?
They're on spring break now.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not
For who?
Yeah.
No.
It actually makes work harder.
Oh.
For parents that don't work in the school system, it's not nice.
Well, at
It's
least.
only nice for us who work in the school system because we actually get that spring break too.
Well, at
Oh, so
least.
you're an educator?
I am.
What grade?
Yeah,
you
so
teach?
she an
I'm
educated.
a teacher's assistant in a preschool and kindergarten building.
Oh, okay. Nope. That would be the
Yeah,
one
I just switched jobs in November.
I'm a truck driver, sort of.
Before that, I worked for Cincinnati Public Schools, and I would not recommend preschool or kindergarten for people who don't got patience because I have zero.
Speaking of patience, I tell you who didn't have patience for anything. Will Smith. He walked up on stage. Y'all know what happened. So that's what we talk about today. Will and versus Chris versus August Alsina. Because I feel like he got something to deal with it. So he got something to deal with it, whether you think so or not. Some of that anger went towards August Alsina. Some of that went to August Alsina. What's going on? What y'all think? What do you think?
I don't think it has nothing at all to do with August at all. I think black people just messy.
You think black people just messy?
Want to include August for no good reason.
Hiding my whole
I didn't
self.
mean to. Okay.
It doesn't have to be included at all.
Wow. So what do you think? You think August has something to do with it?
No.
No.
August just...
Not the anger at all?
No.
He's not
August
thinking
is just-
about that in the back of his
No,
mind?
he's happy that it didn't happen to him. Other than that, it has nothing to do
No, I'm saying, do you think Will slapped him because of August? Deep down.
No, Chris Rock has said some other things about his wife.
Right.
So it was just the time.
Just the time.
It was just time for
I
him
think
to
it was a compiled list of things. I think he was fed up, and sometimes you need to be fed up. And I also think y'all keep saying August. That's malarkey. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
No, not at all.
Malarkey.
Yeah, that ain't about nothing at all.
That had everything to do with Chris Rock and the fact that when Will looked at Jada, she didn't look happy about it.
Yeah.
He was laughing at first because he's like, okay, he's a comedian, ha ha ha. But when he looked and seen the hurt in his wife's face, he's like, absolutely not.
What you talking about?
I'm about to go up there and slap this ninja.
So, question.
She says ninja, y'all. They don't
First.
cuss in here. What
I
about
do
to
cuss,
do?
but I'm trying to
She-
be respectful.
They
'cause
like
somebody
She
Christians in
cussed
here.
like
What I'm
a
about to
sailor.
do?
We on the pot. We... Okay, penis,
Help
vagina,
me.
He don't cuss like that. I do, but I'm just
what the
trying to be
crud, ruckus. That used to be my one right there.
Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't.
get you.
He doesn't cuss at all.
He said, what the fuck?
I never did. Like, I don't know. It's like, I sound funny. I don't know how to do it right.
It does sound stupid. I take that back. I have made him say words, and it's like,
I don't like
okay,
it.
that sounds
I don't like it.
good.
It's not
Don't say
I
it.
ain't gonna like
It's
make
not
you
comfortable.
curse. I'm just saying.
I don't know what I don't feel like it sound right because I don't
Why
feel
not?
like it's believable. Because I'm such a nice, easygoing guy. It don't sound right. I feel like on a football field, I've definitely cussed at a kid.
Help.
I think I
me.
definitely
Would
have.
you say hell? What the hell you doing?
Probably the ASS word.
Get your ass over
He
here.
said
Off the
that
floor.
Yeah, he's not
Off
gonna
the
say it. He's
ground.
not gonna say it.
Get
Yeah.
your anus up. Get your anus off this field.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
said-
I tell you, I wanted to cuss at a kid one time. I was on my phone doing practice, so maybe this is my fault. But
No.
one kid walked up to me out of nowhere, Coach James, and slapped me in the eye. Like soon as I turned, he's like 5. Well, he's like 6. He was like 6, so
was
he's a
7.
small.
That man
Oh yeah,
was
he was
7.
7 at the
I
time.
just want y'all
So
to see this the nigga who don't cuss.
so he slapped me
If I
in
come
my
up
eye.
missing,
Why? Nobody's kidnapping nobody these days.
I don't know that to be sure because you don't curse, so I can't judge your
So you
character.
think you crazy because you don't.
I would think.
Like something wrong with you because you don't
If
cuss.
I come up missing,
I didn't do it.
I
I don't
told
want to take
y'all
care
what
I
of
was
no
gonna say,
other-
text somebody your
I
address.
don't want to. So that's a good
I'm
question.
about to turn my
So like,
location
say
on.
if a woman go on a date like with a new guy, do y'all like text
Absolutely.
other girls and be like, "Hey,
Absolutely.
girl,
I tell my
I'm with
sister.
him,"
yeah,
and stuff like that?
My
absolutely.
sister texts me too. When
Absolutely.
we go out with people that's new, we definitely tell each other where we going and who we with.
That's crazy because
And I
guys.
automatically just send my location. If I just send you my location, you know something going on.
See, guys, we don't have. Our male friends don't care about none of that. We don't know. If we at Shaniqua's house, 9 times out of 10, we ain't supposed to be there. So
you ain't
we
telling
ain't telling nobody. Because especially if you got male friends who got girlfriends, and then he reads his text out loud, be like, "Hey, John is at Keisha's house." Okay. Hey, babe, John at Keisha's house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then Keisha gonna call his girl. Did you know that such and such is at such and such house? And then that just starts a whole other thing. So I think that's the reason guys don't do that.
Well, if y'all lived your life a little bit better, that's first and foremost. You wouldn't need
Y'all
to
wouldn't
do
have
that.
to be like that.
How should we cheat? Like, what's the best way to cheat? I know y'all got the answers because women are the best cheaters.
already
Am I
answered
right?
this
I'm the only
question on
guy.
a whole nother
Yeah, this is a whole nother.
podcast.
Yeah, we gonna talk about Will and Jada. But if we was going to cheat, what's the best way to do it? Like, give
I'm out.
us one tip though. One
I'm
tip.
out.
What
Black
can we
men
do?
don't cheat. I'm out. Protect
Black men
women.
don't cheat.
Nope, I'm out.
What does that mean?
Do you cheat? With your non-cursing self, do you cheat?
Nope, I do not.
You cheat just as much as you cuss.
Yep, there you go. That's a good one. See, if I don't cuss, you know I don't cheat.
Exactly, you cheat.
Right. Exactly.
Or is that the opposite?
Exactly.
See?
Like he can't be trusted. He won't
Just
even say a
cannot.
cuss word. He can't be
I
trusted.
don't know if I've ever met some. My kids cuss.
Hell, mine,
see,
mine do too.
Right, so it's like.
Especially the
I
little
heard
boy.
The
Oh
girl,
my gosh.
the girl, the girl said it on her own.
I don't
The
know.
little boy will do it when you
Let
prompt
nobody
it. The little
grow.
girl will say it on her own.
Who did not curse. And maybe I should be able to get past this, but I'm not able
Because
to.
I'm always-
But-
You
I'm
didn't
but see,
notice
think
on your
about it.
podcast that he didn't say not one cuss word
did not.
ever?
No, so I also don't watch my own footage.
Okay.
I do the same
So
thing.
once I was there, I don't need to like relive
I
it.
don't.
And
That's
it's
the
kind of
same
cringy
thing
to
with
me a
me.
little bit.
Sometimes I'm like that too. If I'm on it, most of the time I don't rewatch it.
Yeah.
Who else on here don't cuss so I can block y'all?
Grandma ain't cuss. See, somebody said
Yeah.
grandma didn't cuss.
My
What's up,
grandma
Day
also
Oh, my grandma was a
country.
sailor.
My grandfather is.
My grandma was a sailor. She said everything you can think of in every other sentence, no hesitation.
I used to try
That's
to get my
probably
grandma
where I
to
get
cuss.
it from.
I used to be like, Grandma, tell them people go to hell.
Yeah.
Tell them they some bitches.
Yeah. See, you can't do that at work. You gonna get fired. But see, even at
Not
work
at my
though,
work.
like even at work, I guess I should because our manager they be cussing all the time and like in normal conversation, I'd be like, "Are we at work? Are we allowed to do this?" Like,
You're allowed to do anything you want, James, because you're grown.
yeah,
So what
but
about
That's
freedom of
the
speech?
problem you can't get over is
You
that
have
you
freedom
are
of
an
speech.
adult.
you
That's-
think you
that's-
got freedom of speech. Maybe
So
that's
you're
what
not
it is.
an adult.
He's
That's the
mentally he's not.
I don't
That's
think
why
so.
he
Not an
thinks
adult.
that it's not okay for him to do that.
Because who the fuck don't cuss? That's weird as hell.
You would think like people would be like, "Oh, that's nice. He uses vocabulary. He
You
expresses
don't
his
though,
words
because when somebody
in other
uses
ways."
a big word,
and
what do
all
you
that.
say?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But
And then he'll stop you and be like, so what does that mean?
Exactly. So you're not using big words. So you might as well use the cuss words.
Because most of my video, he kept saying like,
I
what
don't know
that
what
mean?
what that mean?
that
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Speak normal English. Normal.
That is normal.
Normal
So if you're a
length
person that
English.
doesn't cuss, you should have an extended vocabulary.
I think
I
do.
have a very extensive vocabulary and I cuss.
Well, me too.
Where's the
But that's what I'm
argument
asking
proof
him.
that I do not have a plethora of vocabulary
Look at you.
of words.
Dig deep. You dug deep.
I don't know what half of those mean.
And that was
But-
no, be serious, real quick. Spell plethora.
Right.
P-L-E.
Come on. No.
P.
No.
You about to
You
get
failed already.
Plethora.
Spell plethora.
Because this ain't got
Because
spell
it's not plead. You don't plead. Plethora. Flat. Or
P-L-A-T-E-R-A.
Somebody check Google and tell me if that's right, because I honestly
I
believe
doubt
that
it.
it's wrong.
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't spell, so.
You can't spell. You asked me to spell. So yeah. So Will Smith slapped the mess out of Chris Rock. So this is the video. We gonna react to it, and I want y'all to see like
This is
blow
a
by
reaction
blow.
video.
Hey, this is okay. See, on this podcast, okay. Last time we had a person over here. I said we gonna take a quick commercial break because I do commercials. But that's not the one I wanted to watch. But it's gonna be on there. Just yeah, it's gonna
We
be
can
on there.
react to the video.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, that's the video we should react to.
Which one?
When that nigga was getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, shoot, he wasn't mad. Like he was not mad at. I don't understand. Like, as a performer, I would have been upset because that's not fair. Number one, I'm at work, but so I feel for Chris Rock a little bit. I do. In the sense of that he's a performer and he's on stage working at the biggest show in Hollywood as far as like awards. This is the A-listers night. Like, so we supposed to act not like the BET Awards. BET Awards, that's totally acceptable.
No, he
Okay.
got shot at the Swiss Awards.
Yeah, you know.
At the
You know,
Swiss Awards.
that's,
He
yeah, that's, you know, that give me,
He was like, I
you
was
know,
nice when I slapped you.
yeah, and he was kind of smiling on the way back, like, so.
Because I think that's worse. I'd rather you, and this me being real, I'd rather you ball up your fist and knock me out versus you completely hold me with an open-handed smack.
And I still
That's
gotta
like-
stand there and continue to
Yeah.
host the show after.
That's like you a little kid, like, oh, have enough respect for me that my reflexes is gonna actually punch you back. Respect me enough to know you can't open hand slap me. I think that's worse. Punch me, knock me out on live TV. I play dead. I'm okay with that.
Physically wise,
But don't-
slap me, because I feel like a slap will hurt less than a punch.
But a slap say I don't respect you in no way, shape, form. or
I don't care if
fashion.
you respect me. Slap me, and then my next hit is going to be a punch. It's not going to be a slap back.
But if you on
Physical
TV like
wise, I'm
he
just saying
was in the
physical
position
wise.
that he was, would you still have hit him back?
Yes, my reflexes would have it.
I think,
And-
I think so too.
My
I think
mama
it's
said I
at
had
least
to
a
get my
push.
weight back.
At least a push. At least, I think at least,
All
the
he
very
could do
least
is
would have
laugh
been a
it
push.
off. Like,
I ain't never laughed at
he
a slap.
slapped the shit out of me.
He started to where's Q Ball Q? Q Ball Q is I don't know, vacation. I would say what I want to say, but I ain't gonna say it because we have guests and we have to act accordingly. I'm gonna stick my
He
foot
got wheels.
in his anus
So
too.
that he got wheels.
Y'all
Yeah,
need to learn how to start getting y'all licks back.
mess around.
My
man.
mama told me somebody stood on you, you get your stove back. And I got
But
to
as
get
a
mine back.
but as a performer though, I feel for Chris Rock because whoa, we could have caught a fair, but you know, and he was. But you got to give it to
Right,
Chris
he's like-
Rock though.
Yeah, he was professional about
Still
it.
professional.
He was professional about it.
He was, but you also got to know everybody don't play the same. Just because you throw a joke at me don't
He did,
mean I
he
have to
said that.
throw a joke back. That's not how that works.
Right. And I mean, I get you a comedian But that joke
Everybody
was
don't have to play the
unnecessary.
same.
That wasn't a fair joke.
That part right there.
That wasn't a
was-
fair joke.
It wasn't. That was below the bill.
It was,
And
absolutely. And the award didn't have nothing to do with her. So if you throwing shots, throw them at him.
yeah, what you coming?
Why
to
you
her
bothering
for?
her for?
Yeah. And why you don't play with none of these other white people in here? It's many
Right,
white
there's so
people.
many people in here, and you can't
Play
talk
with some
about
of
me.
these people. Don't play with me.
Right.
Don't play with
Some
them.
of the white people.
Tom
Talk
Hanks
about
is
white.
there. No, Tom Hanks is there. His wife also has alopecia. She
Wow.
also talked about it. Play with her.
Right.
Yeah.
Make a little joke.
I agree.
Both of y'all hoes got alopecia. Y'all sit together. I could've
If
never
he would
said
have said that
Right.
at the
But the fact
Academy
that
Awards.
back in 2016 he still was throwing jabs, and here we are in 2022, and you
You
still
feel away.
picking, you
Yeah.
wanted to get slapped.
You
You asked
feel
for that
away.
slap.
Yeah, so the 2016 thing was, do y'all remember 2016? It was a big thing about not enough black people at the awards, never getting an Academy Award. So a
And
lot of
then
black
Jay-Z
people,
did.
a lot of black people boycotted that year. Will and Jada was the biggest two people that did. So Chris Rock said this. Commercial break while we watch this commercial. What commercial we gonna run real quick?
We can't run stipple.
I got a commercial. Jason
Ready.
Photography.
Yes.
Boom. Run this commercial real quick. Boom.
That's how you do it to family.
Don't worry about it. It's a commercial. We not here right now.
I get it.
But the last
If you don't teach me how to edit y'all, I'm gonna catch your case.
my brother, he was here and he was like, I was like, all right, we gonna go to a quick commercial break. Run stiff and we'll be back. He was like, and welcome back. He was looking around like, okay, we're still here.
It's like we didn't go
We
anywhere.
didn't go anywhere, but hey, no, Quincy. But Quincy was sitting right here. He looking over there somewhere. Hey, Quincy, I guess we on commercial break, even though we're still right here right now. I don't know what these people are doing.
Hey,
Like, what?
Hey. The T is, I don't feel bad for Chris Rock. I think if you slap me and I in return punch you, it's not my issue. If you pull out a knife on me and I go get my gun, it's not an issue. These comedians got to stop hiding behind. But it's a joke.
It's-
It's
I
a
was
joke.
just being funny.
It's a
Like,
joke.
nah.
Now joke's on you. Now you
Yep.
slap.
Yep.
Now we both got jokes.
That was my joke.
Yeah, bitch. Joke's on you.
Everybody laughed at this.
I don't feel like that's okay. If it was Chris Rock's wife, the little, cause ain't he married to a little
Yeah,
Asian?
he married.
Or
I
is
think
she white?
so. Nah, see.
She ain't black. She's either Asian or white. But if it was one of them and it was the shoes on the other foot, we would be saying the same thing.
Right.
I don't think he was wrong. Far
I think
as
it
like,
was tasteless, but not wrong.
Right.
Maybe,
He
yeah,
could have
after you say
done
that.
something different,
Yeah.
but the fact that he reacted was necessary.
Yeah, it wasn't wrong for
Because
sure.
you don't disrespect somebody else's wife, and to go that low and to see the hurt on her face, he would have been wrong as a man not to react.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. So
I
should
went
he?
home with him like,
Now-
babe, you was just gonna let him
And
say that
out.
to me, and you didn't do nothing. You didn't say nothing. Like that's not okay.
But some blame go on her too, though. Cause she could have prevented
absolutely.
some of that.
Absolutely.
Some of that blame was
Absolutely.
hers. Cause she could have been like, babe, no, you know when you see your dude got the
Yeah,
tweet.
But she wanted it. She wanted it. She
Yeah, I
wanted
think
him
so,
to
too.
get
I
slapped
think
just
she-
as much
yeah.
as Will went up there and slapped him.
She
Quit
did.
picking with people. That's what happened when y'all be bullies.
Now,
They
say
ain't got to keep being the buddy of your jokes.
now say, welcome back. We are back from commercial, sitting with Toy Story, aka Dr. Cooper, Trap Therapy, Marquita, aka Thomas, aka Educated Answer.
I swear.
Why we call her Educated Answer, right? Because we can ask her. I don't know if people know. We can ask her the simplest thing. Hey, what time does Speedway close?
Well, last time I looked,
There you go.
I
Educated Answers. She's
o'clock.
like she's
10 o'clock.
studying. She's acting like she's studying
10 o'clock.
for like a test all the time.
10 o'clock. There.
It's like, what do you think about that football play?
Well,
Well,
let me tell
if he
But
had kept
actually,
his shoulder square, yes. So it
makes
shows
sense.
all the time,
Yeah, she
all the
makes
time.
Sorry.
But yeah, but Chris
Hey,
Rock,
they said Speedway make their own ass.
Right.
Facts.
See?
man, I tell you who else make their own hours.
White
This has
Castle,
nothing to do
White
with
Castle,
nothing.
White Castle.
McDonald's,
Make their own hours, too.
the Family Dollar in Forest
Oh my
Park,
God,
make
the
their
Family
own
Dollar in
hours.
Forest
Make
Park,
their own
they
hours.
sick.
Family Dollar
They be
for
closed
sure.
at 2 o'clock. Why?
Oh,
No
man.
sign
Why
on the
you
door.
my door's locked at 2 o'clock?
Oh, man.
It's beyond me. On a Saturday,
That's
it's beyond
facts.
me.
That's fact.
Family Dollar is so ghetto.
And that's why I don't go. It's
And,
just like
and,
why
and
I'm-
Innocent Forest, the one in Forest Park is the worst. Like you in the suburbs. Like how Avondale Family Dollar better than yours. Like,
And
stop.
that's not true. Because that's
Ooh.
deep in
What's
the
the
trenches.
ooh? Side note: what is the worst Family Dollar to go to?
I'm telling you.
Write it if
Where
you're in the
from?
comments. Write it if you're in
worst
the comments on
Family Dollar
YouTube.
ever.
What's the worst
one
Family
in
Dollar to go
Avondale is
to?
gross. I was just
That's
being funny, but that one
deep
gross.
In the trenches.
That
I'm
was
scared.
gross.
Shout out to my boy
I was
Ron.
scared to even go in there.
Ron says Will is wrong for slapping, and Chris was soft for not Luke Kane and that nigga in the back.
You should
You
have
got a
chased him
point.
down the walkway.
I don't know what he should do.
You got a point.
Yeah,
Chased him down the walkway.
Yeah,
popped him
I
back.
Oh,
forgot
they
to
said
tag you to the
Harrison.
thing.
Harrison.
Harrison Avenue. That's yeah.
I can agree with that. I can
man.
see that.
They ain't got shit on Avenue.
I got into
Avondale
it.
is scary.
I got into
Like,
it
I
with a
didn't-
guy
it just
in
looks
Harrison.
gross in there.
That's not
Like,
important.
it's just not even.
I almost did a Will thing. Back in like 2015, there was a guy that used to work at the Family Dollar on Harrison. He was texting my girl. I found out that he was texting my girl. I had a mini suck attack, drove up to the Family Dollar and said,
Full-fledged suck
hey,
attack.
and the Lord let him to be outside. I said,
This
thank you. This was destined to happen. He's outside taking a smoke break. Probably been at work all day. Tired, dealing with angry customers, stocking stuff. But here come me, mad. Hey, what's up, cuz? Come talk to me. He walks over there. La 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 la.
Okay.
Being stupid.
It sounds like
I tell her to get her. I tell her to get out the car. Why you doing this? Causing a scene? Get out the car. She stood up because I wanted you to see who she was. Okay, his eyes
I want you
got
to know
big.
why I'm
Okay,
here.
his eyes got big. He thinking like, oh, okay. He says, now I got the whole scoop. They've been texting for hours, all day. The whole, I done read the whole
I can do
thing.
this for
Okay,
hours.
so I say, hey, y'all going there? I say, hey, he said, hey, y'all going to the Avenue tonight, right? I said, y'all going to the Avenue tonight or whatever. It was Cameo. Y'all going to Cameo tonight, right? He goes, who is that?
Nah.
I said, nah, Dominique. You know Dominique, right? Oh, I hate to say her name, but
You say it's too late.
Jamquisha.
Right.
It was
You not-
Jamquisha.
you not
If
saying
you out there,
that.
you got to
Oh, wow.
Dominique could be anybody. It could be anybody. You going out with Dominique, right? For the thing. Nah, I mean, she looked familiar, but I don't know.
It's your
And I'm
number.
just like,
Swing.
all right, got back in the car, and he walked back in there. True story. But long story short, I was
So why
so
you ain't
close.
slapping?
Depending
You
on
know
what he would have
He
said.
was lying to your
He
face.
was scared.
And you know he was lying to
He
your
was scared,
face.
and I felt bad. I'm like, bro,
Why you feel bad for a
why
liar?
do I feel like
Why you feel bad for a liar? He lied to your face.
No.
You
But the
slapped.
thing is, though, I should have been very angry with her. But I was so like, just in my
golf.
man
You
pride,
was in golf.
You was sorry.
because I couldn't hit her. So
Or could you?
you was just the
could
next.
have.
Yeah, I
You
could
could
have.
have.
No,
You
no.
definitely could have.
We must protect
You
black
probably
women.
should have. No.
True story.
My brother
I had
said
a
that
mini.
was me.
I had a mini suck attack.
That
but,
wasn't a
so
mini
I-
suck attack. That was full.
That was
fledged.
No, it would have been full fledged had he slapped him for real. But you did have.
I feel like I said it in a funny way, though. I feel like I was laughing at the time, but
I
I
feel
He
like
was
you
laughing
wasn't.
to keep from crying.
Right.
probably because I
I
was.
feel
Just,
like you weren't laughing at
Oh, you
all.
was in love. You was ready to
I
slap
was
somebody.
in love. Woo!
If you drive somewhere,
Yes.
you had time to like really
Yes.
think.
Meanwhile, we was down the street.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Still, you took your
What's
time to
crazy?
get in the
I
car
had the
and
kids
drove
in the
there.
car. I forgot I had my
Oh.
sons in the car. I was just on one that day,
Lord.
Yeah, you was in your
and
bag.
I don't even drink.
You was in your bag.
I wasn't drunk, high, nothing, normal.
So he don't do that either. So.
Yeah, I don't
You was
drunk.
in
I
your-
don't, yeah,
That's
I was,
fine. I don't
yeah.
really do that either. But
I
you was
don't
in your bag.
So
Solid.
I probably
He was
felt
solid.
like Will Smith felt that day. He was like, "Okay, enough's enough. I don't care where I'm at. This has to stop." And I think it was just because
Can
like
I tell you what she just said? Because this is hilarious. She said if you was texting a ninja who work at Family Dollar, you should have left that girl.
Exactly. That's what I was like.
right.
She probably
At the time I was driving for Metro, CDL driver, good
And she
money,
texting a
good
Family Dollar
benefits.
nigga.
What?
I
She
think
was
that's
texting
Good
her
government city job.
family, and that tells you that she didn't care about none of that. She
So
wanted,
Dominique-
she wanted to hang out with
Somebody
family
tag
Dollar.
Dominique because she has
No,
some things to do.
no, we will not. Cause that. Oh no. Then she turned around and crashed my car into somebody else's because she
Oh,
was
you
mad.
kept fucking with her after that?
A 4-year strong.
Well, this is not trap therapy, okay? No, we just ain't therapy. Back to Will Smith. He crazy for what he did.
Now we talking about you now.
No.
You actually
no.
got Will Smith beat.
No,
And
no.
I don't know if you know that.
That's.
Nah, Will
So do
didn't
you
do
think-
nothing when he found out about the entanglement.
He didn't
do
do
nothing.
No.
She said you was doing her a favor. He did himself a great injustice.
Oh man.
You should have slapped
Good
her and
times.
him.
Good
He said you
times.
just had to be there.
You just had to be there, I
You should
guess.
have slapped them both.
Like, but my thing is this: if a girl is creeping or whatever, that's on her. That's her loss because I know I'm awesome. That's how I look at
So
it.
can I just
So
ask
why'd you
one
get in the car
question?
and go if that's how you?
Because at the mentality, I'm just like, I want to slap you because you're lying dead to my face. I know who this clown is. I've seen him at the Family Dollar. I didn't ask where he worked. I said, that's the boy from Family Dollar. He's probably at work right now.
Get your butt in the car.
Let's take a ride down the street.
He had an aha moment.
Aha! That motherfucker at Family Dollar.
From somewhere.
Ain't no nigga never about to have no aha moment on me.
Not
Ain't
me.
me get in the car.
Not never.
To
You
go
think
to
I'm
fucking
getting in the car?
Get in the car.
You think I'm getting in the car?
Get
You think I'm getting in the car?
Anus in the car.
I would never get in the car.
I would have sat down crisscross applesauce hands in the jar.
Like I ain't going.
Go
Oh,
there.
my
You ain't got
God.
to embarrass the both of us.
The-
Just sit down.
And then, so wait, I want to
And
know.
I don't know. Michelle said, "You don't know what she been telling that man. That's why she's dealing with him." Period. You right. That's absolutely
Exactly.
right.
That's why you
was
should
supposed to
put your
prefer her,
clown
not
self
him.
down
You
there.
right. You right. But
You
I.
should never.
Good
And
times.
she's stupid for getting in the
Literally.
car.
Good
Because
times.
ain't no
Good times.
way.
Good, cuz.
She probably was
Should've let
texting.
her
Did you
tell
take
me
her
about it.
card? I mean, did you take her phone on the way there? Because you probably could have been texting him like
she
this.
did.
This
I don't remember.
idiot is about to drive to your job. You
I
better
don't
act
think I
like you
did.
don't know me.
That's probably what she
Hello?
did. It makes. Wow.
Hello?
That's probably what she
Another
did.
aha
Because he
moment.
talk about some. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. She texted
She
that
looked
fool
familiar.
Like, you better act like you don't know me. He had been through my phone. He done seen our messages.
The back
You
is against the
better
wall.
play
He got the
stupid.
drop on us. You know
You
what I'm
better
saying?
play stupid.
I want to know why you went back to her though. You had all the evidence to say this hoe ain't shit. What made you start from the 10-op and go, like she? Why didn't you drop her off and
So
Family
at that
Dollar?
point, I think I was with her 2 more years after that.
Just stupid.
I think I was with her 2 more years.
So you
About
don't
2
have
more
to
years
If I'm
after that.
defending this, that means I
Hold on,
love this.
wait.
So that
Oh
means
my
I
God.
care, and I ain't
Wait.
going nowhere.
I
Let
think I was
Dr.
with her
Cooper
2
tell y'all something. Cause hold on.
2 more
He's
years.
an idiot.
after
You're
that.
not allowed to comment on this Will Smith
Oh, my
situation
God.
at all.
Because he got his own problem.
Hey, that's the past.
Niggas that can
done.
relate to that is not allowed to talk about what Will Smith did, who was wrong.
I feel where he coming from.
No.
He was coming from a hurt place.
Yes.
I know that hurt too well.
When you in love, oh my gosh. Man, y'all better leave that love stuff alone, man. I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm gonna just hold on to this Bible, and my hands might burn up eventually because I ain't touched one of these in years. But
Oh my
listen, you're not allowed to speak on Will Smith's situation at all. When you drove to Family Dollar, that was strike 1 and 2. You drove to Family Dollar with a CDL license.
To confront to the cashier. He ain't even a cashier. You confronted the stock boy.
He not even really allowed that sound on this side of the building. He's supposed to be on this side of the
Right.
building.
Confronted the
And
Oh
you
my
mean
God.
to tell me
Yeah,
you
man.
you did what for who? So
Oh,
we're gonna skip
man.
this wheel conversation. Me and you can have it by ourselves.
No.
We can talk
He's
about
like,
it.
you just as
Because
stupid.
you did what? You risked it all
Risk it all.
for a bitch who deal with a nigga who smoked Newports like that. Was
Right.
Right, probably do.
That was strike 3 right there. I would have busted you like bitch. Get out.
Dropped her off. Yeah, we about to
Get
go.
out.
We about to go somewhere. We gonna get stopped.
God.
I hope you got what you looking for, cause you ain't going back home with me.
Get out right here. Me and my kids. And you pack the kids up and shit.
Oh my God. I don't know. We had to go somewhere after that. I don't know.
You still was rolling with her after.
I was with her 2 years after that.
Now come on, let's go to dinner.
Let me feed your stupid ass.
What did y'all go to Long John Silver's? Because you deal with a nigga at Family Dollar and you don't give a fuck about life?
Oh my
Because he was
god.
paying for it. What you
Oh man. Michelle said I still want to see the interview of her cheating on Will. And who was he? Oh Lord.